Hi, I'm Dr. G. I'd like to share with you a story about a very special patient of ours here at Airport Dental. His name is Country. Country came to us in late 2013 seeking our help. After a string of traumatic events, his teeth were in very bad shape, and with some hard work and determination, we were able to get Country his smile back. So let me introduce to you the man himself, Big Country.
I haven't dated in 2.5 years, and yeah, I'm self-conscious about the way I look. I mean, I don't think there's anybody that says they ain't. I believe there's a few, but there's not that many. But I mean, yeah, I changed the way I would smile so that way I wouldn't show my teeth, you know, or I just wouldn't smile, or I wouldn't go out, because if I went out, I knew I was going to be happy and going crazy and want nobody to see my teeth, you know. I didn't like it, and a lot of things I haven't made a push for or opportunity towards because, you know, it's out in the public's eyes. Your appearance is, you know, important, especially with a lot of jobs. I had an accident. I fell off the side of a mountain. My last job, I was a roughneck. I did geothermal drilling. I traveled the U.S. and would drill different 250 feet into the earth, and then run a core charge and set it all up and turn it into geothermal energy. And I did that, and up in the mountains in Georgia, and we had some stuff got tangled up. I went over the edge to untangle it and kept going. Didn't stop until about 31 feet. I knew I couldn't get up. There's this one surgery scar all the way down and goes underneath my foot. That one's pretty. And over here, you see the scars on the ankle, and right there is where they put in cadaver. Problem is my ankle flops. It just does that when I'm walking. Right here, when I do that, you can see the pins up in here. And what's crazy is all this touching that I'm doing, there's no feeling up here. But when I start getting up here, I can feel electricity in my toes. But yeah, that's my pranking foot. I love kids. I love kids. Went to the military, came out of the military, taught preschool for 2 years. I go from being a grunt to a school teacher, but I loved it. I had a blast. I've never had a problem with kids. I love them. And I get to be part of my niece and nephew's life, so I'm pretty content with that. I'm pretty happy about it. Once the first piece broke, I started, you know, I still let people take pictures, but I would smile with my pose. And then another piece broke, then another piece broke, another piece just came right off, and I was like, that was it, no more pictures. And I let people take pictures of me. You know, it's funny, it's sad, because, you know, you're not supposed to let that stuff bother you. You're not supposed to let things get to you like that, you know, but the truth of the matter is, you know, we all want to be at our best at some point. You know, whether it's looks, smarts, or skill. We all want to be at our best at some point. And I'm not saying I got the smarts or the skill all the way up there yet, but I know the looks when this is done will be there. It's the small victories, you know? I just don't see it. I see you do it to them. Do you know what I mean? I just don't see how that's going to be my teeth. I don't know their case. I don't know what exactly was all wrong with their teeth, other than the picture and then, of course, Dr. G telling you what was wrong with it. But I know my teeth, and I see them. I live with them every day. I know how bad they are. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, I just don't see how it's possible. I don't want to make people sound shallow, but first impressions are important. They are. They're the make or break. I mean, you can lie about it all you want, but when you first come across somebody, unless you've had some standing relationship with the individual, when you meet somebody out and about, yeah.
Anybody anybody can keep their teeth for a lifetime. It starts with what I call the big five: dental floss, the Sonicare toothbrush, the tongue cleaner, the water pick, and the MI paste. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about each one. Dental floss. Basically, you want to think of it as a single-stranded broom that sweeps up the side of the tooth, okay? You don't just snap down. A lot of people take the floss, they snap, snap. That's not cleaning the teeth. That's only cleaning the contact. What you want to do is arc it against the tooth you're cleaning, sweep up, go back down the same area, arc it against the tooth beside that, sweep up. You can literally move at this pace, so it can go pretty quickly. This makes it very simple. If you don't floss your teeth, what'll happen is that buildup between the teeth will cause essentially your gums and your bone to reject the tooth. So your body says, no, I don't like this stuff built up here, starts rejecting your tooth. So flossing is a must. Everybody has a tough time with flossing because they think it's difficult. This device makes it very simple. You can pick it up at any pharmacy. My suggestion is get 2 or 3 bags, put a candy dish by your TV, and put these floss bows in there. When you sit down and watch your favorite program, go ahead and floss your teeth. Before you know it, you've been through your mouth 2 or 3 times. At nighttime, we're usually a little too tired and we just want to go to bed, and in the mornings, we're usually rushed to get out. So I don't expect you to floss then, but the key to this is doing it once a day. It doesn't matter when you do this, just make sure you do the flossing. The Sonicare toothbrush. Now, what makes this toothbrush unique is that it vibrates at 10,000 cycles per minute. And this is a strobe here, and it shows that action of the bristles moving. With this toothbrush, you do not brush this way or this way. You just want to move it across the gum and tooth interface. It'll pause every 30 seconds, and when that happens, you want to move from this quadrant to this quadrant. It'll pause again after 30 seconds, and you'll move to the lower quadrant, and it'll pause one more time, and you'll move over to the very last quadrant, and then it'll shut off. It teaches you to brush evenly for 2 minutes. The tongue cleaner. Now, what the tongue cleaner does is it's used to remove bacteria from the top of your tongue. Now, most people will use their toothbrush, and all they're doing is they're moving the bacteria across the tongue. They're not removing it. The tongue cleaner wicks it up and out. As a matter of fact, 2 or 3 swipes and your tongue will be nice and dry, and that means you've cleared out the bacteria from the top of the tongue. It actually will remove up to 60% of the bacteria that lives in your mouth. Bacteria also gives you bad breath, so doing the tongue cleaner is going to remove probably about 60% of the bad breath that people have. The water pick. It's the only instrument designed for the gum tissues. Everything else is designed for the teeth. What the water pick does is it stimulates the blood flow and stimulates the nerves in the gums. It also removes debris that get into what we call pockets. Pockets are simply the tissue that leans up against the tooth. The water pick is the only thing that can move debris out of those deep pockets. The water pick traditionally has been a tough habit to get into because it makes a mess in the bathroom. I've solved that problem. This is a portable water pick. Plugs into a charger. It's good for at least 15 uses. You put this in your shower. So when you step into the shower, you fill up the reservoir with the warm water, turn it on, it jets water just like a squirt gun. You want to jet it across the tooth and gum interface. You do not want to jet it up into the gums, okay? So across, and you want to do the inside, and then you want to do the lower and the inside here. Literally that fast. About 30 seconds is all you need with the water pick, okay? The name of the game is consistency, right? Do it for a lifetime, you'll keep your teeth for a lifetime. The MI paste. The MI paste is a great product because it remineralizes the teeth. What I mean by that is it strengthens the tooth structure. It's very similar to tooth vitamins, if you will. Very simple to use. After you're done brushing your teeth, you rinse your mouth out, and then you take the toothbrush or your finger and you coat your teeth with the MI paste. You can wipe it out or spit it out, but you do not rinse. You want to leave as much of a coating in there as you can and then go to bed. The whole time you're sleeping and this coating's on there, it strengthens the tooth structure. It also can be used in the middle of the day as long as you have about 20 or 30 minutes to let it sit on the teeth. I want to explain why the MI paste is really beneficial. Dentists catch decay at this stage. A patient will know they have decay at this stage when they can feel the hole in their tooth. An x-ray won't pick it up unless there's a void there. So the problem is decay is missed between this stage and this stage. What the MI paste does is it gets into the nooks and crannies. If there's a little bit of decay that's trying to start up, the MI paste is going to harden the tooth structure and the decay won't be able to do its damage. If you already have decay that started and has done some damage, it'll keep it from spreading to other teeth. So to me, the MI paste is the missing link between these stages. Doing the Big Five will keep you out of my chair, other than getting the Hollywood smile you've wanted and whitening your teeth. Hi, I'm Dr. G. There are many ways you can get the smile you want and improve your confidence. Here at Airport Dental, we offer lumineers, lumineer style crowns and bridges, implants, super suction dentures for that ultimate suction and fit, contouring and tooth whitening, and snap-on smile. Give us a call at 477-8668. That's 477-8668, and see how we can help you.
Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Good baby girl. High five. High five. One more. Thank you. Good girl. I'm going over to the neighbor's house and I'm smiling and saying, hey, and you know, y'all, let's get this together and let's do this. And we've had 2 barbecues and I'm just walking around grinning and meeting everybody. And like I said, I'm making eye contact, or not that I'm not making eye contact, but I'm facing you. You know, I'm not hiding something. I'm not talking like this, you know, I'm actually out there, which is enjoyable. It really is. A lot of people, everybody's noticed a difference in me too, just with these. And I'm like, are y'all kidding? Wait till y'all see the real deal.
All right, so this is Country. You can see that a lot of his teeth are broken down. That's due to decay and cavities. What we're gonna do, and he's got some missing teeth too. So what we're gonna do, or what the lab is gonna do, is they're gonna make a bridge that's out of the material that we just talked about, zirconia. We're gonna be able to fill in the spaces and strengthen these teeth. And at the same time, we're gonna give Country an awesome smile makeover. We're gonna actually place the bridge and let you see what it looks like on Country. So that'll be a lot of fun. All right, now I want to introduce a team that helps make this all happen. Without them, I could not do any of the dentistry that I do. So this is Savannah and Brittany. They are the ones who get everything ready. They guide the flow, and they actually talk to the patients and become very familiar with them. They check on them, make sure they're comfortable, and literally they treat them as family. And if it's somebody that we're seeing, they end up becoming family. So I just want to express how I feel and the thanks to my assistants who make everything here possible. We're really looking forward to taking care of Country and seeing his smile. We've worked very, very hard to get to this point, and it's going to be a really exciting day.
Hello, I'm George, and this is Tootie.
Kayla. Jada.
I'm Matt.
Bobo.
And we're here to see Country on his big reveal day, to see that new beautiful smile that he's got.
We're excited.
I remember when Country, before he came here to see Dr. G, his confidence was pretty low. He didn't like taking pictures. He didn't want anyone to see him. Hardly. He would stay in his room kind of like a hermit. But now, since he's got his new, I guess you would call them trial teeth, he's been smiling a lot more, doing selfies, and his confidence has gone up quite a bit along with his self-esteem. So Country hasn't been over dating about over 2 years. Yeah, that seems about right. It's the fact of the matter is that he just, you know, doesn't have the confidence to go up and talk to women because he doesn't want to smile. When someone's uncomfortable with their mouth, you can tell because normally they'll keep something in front of it, such as their hands or a hat or something to block the smile, hence the beard to take away from the mouth. But with the work that Dr. G's been doing, you have seen that change, over the past few weeks, and it's been really great.
After showing the Big Five to my patients for a while, I realized there's a few things I needed to add. Number one is the way sugar works in the mouth. Whether it's a soda, whether it's a candy or a piece of cake, anything that's sugary that gets in the mouth coats the teeth for up to 2 hours. So one sip of soda coats the teeth for 2 hours. And what that means is you want to think of sugar like an acid. So it's like an acid coating eating away at the tooth structure. The simple way to remove the sugars is to drink some water or swish around with some water. So you can drink it or you can swish with it. So if you're sipping soda and you're sipping all day long, you need to sip water all day long. If you're drinking a soda down in, say, a half an hour with a meal or 20 minutes, then you can chase with water after you're done your meal. But if you don't remove that sugar coating, remember it stays there for up to 2 hours, and that's just from one sip of soda. So if you're neutralizing these acids, decay is very hard for it to set in. And if you're doing the Big Five, forget it. You're not going to get decay. Next, I want to talk a minute about brushing. What I realized is at night, we're usually very tired, whether we're watching some TV, we get a little drowsy, we go to bed. So we may skip brushing our teeth then. What I want to make a suggestion is how to brush your teeth easily twice a day. My suggestion is to take a toothbrush and put it in your favorite mouthwash, whether it's Listerine or Scope or something along that line, and put it in a jar and close it up. Stick that by your television. Then when you sit down in the evening after dinner to watch TV, go ahead and take that toothbrush out of there, brush it around, put it back in the jar. You don't need to be by the sink. You don't have to use toothpaste. You don't need to have a mirror. The goal is to wipe the plaque or get the plaque off the teeth before it can harden up. Because when plaque builds up on there, it will get hard within an 18-hour, maybe 16-hour period. And once it gets hard, your toothbrush is not going to remove it. And that's what is very damaging to the gums. Your body actually will start to reject your teeth when you have this plaque buildup on there or this tartar buildup that you can't get off. So that's why it's so important to brush twice a day. It doesn't matter if it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What matters is that you're doing it twice a day. As we wrap up, I want to cover again how important our smile is. I think of your smile as a tool, and it really directly relates to your happiness level in life. The more you smile, the happier you're going to be. What happens when you smile at somebody? They're going to smile back. So not only does it make you feel good, but it also makes them feel good. I can't think of a more powerful way to make another individual feel good cross-culturally. No matter where you are in the world, the smile is known as something that makes you feel good. So remember, your smile is your #1 non-verbal communication tool. So take care of it well and use it often. So what we've done is we've taken off his temporary. We've cemented on the zirconia crowns. He's got a few crowns. He's got a 3/4 crown, which is just a more conservative crown. And by the way, a crown is a cap. It surrounds the entire tooth. It's usually a single tooth that the crown goes on. We also have a bridge system, which fills in some of the missing teeth that he had, and a bridge spans, and just think of a bridge as multiple crowns that are attached together, except you can't tell they're attached together. They get permanently cemented in. They do not come out. So essentially this becomes his new enamel. So his enamel is essentially a zirconia product that is very durable. It's definitely more durable than the enamel. So what he's got on there now has the potential to last him many years. If he takes really good care of it, not impossible to last him a lifetime. So pretty impressive stuff. Now, Country hasn't seen it yet. I'm going to go ahead and give him the mirror. You're going to be here to witness the revealing. Are you excited?
I'm so excited right now.
I already love his smile. So here it is, Country.
Oh my God.
And his revealing.
That is it. That's my teeth.
That's all you.
How's that feel to you?
They haven't felt that way. That's perfect. That's perfect. That feels like I'm 20 again. That's how my mouth is supposed to be. That's amazing. Long term, there's a lot of things. I want to get back to work. You know,
So you want to do some job interviews?
I want to do some job interviews, and because my field before being a roughneck, your teeth didn't matter. You know, I'm out in the middle of nowhere drilling into the earth and looking bad, you know, but I loved it. I love that kind of work. You know, I slept good at night that way. And since the accident, 7 years of surgery, you know, they've already said you'll never do that. You know, there's no way I can do that work again. It's just too much. And even though I want to do it, nobody's going to take me on. So that puts me in the public's eye now. I got to get a job dealing with people face to face when I used to just deal with the earth. You know, the earth don't care what you look like and don't care about your smile, you know, you just get out of the way, you know, or do something about it. But out here now I go job interviewing, yeah, and it's like you said, you know, people look at your eyes or your mouth, one or the other, and you're either reading lips or you're looking for sincerity, and I do that. That's exactly how I look at people when I talk to them. I look at their eyes or I look at their mouths when they're talking and reading their, you know, reading the lips.
That's
awesome. I do exactly that. So
How do you feel?
I don't think nobody's gonna look at my eyes anymore. It's gonna be all my teeth.
How do you feel your confidence levels are going to be now?
My confidence level just now is already excelled 70%. Just right there. I might have been at 25, so another 5% will be after I get out in the open. But yeah, this is
beautiful, beautiful.
I'm gonna take so many pictures. Do you realize how many pictures I'm gonna be taking? Just the temporaries gave me enough confidence to start doing just pictures.
Wow.
This right here, the confidence that this is gonna give me. Look out. Ain't the election coming up soon?
He's got so much confidence he's going to run for public office. I love it. That's phenomenal. Dude, that's great. Dude. That's great. I love that. You couldn't have summed it up any better. Yeah, here they go. This is Jayla. Jada, I'm sorry. And this is Kayla.
All right, ready?
Oh, Kenji! It looks so good. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Don't you go make me cry now. What do you think, Jada?
Oh, yeah.
You like them?
You're making me cry.
They look good? Is there anything wrong with them? No? Come on. You like them, baby? Really? Alright.
It looks so good.
Thank you.
Are you happy for him, Jada?
Yeah? You see him all the way?
And he's got a pretty smile.
That means we get to take a lot more pictures now. You can take all the pictures you want now.
Alrighty. Got her ready to see Country's phenomenal.
Stop hiding
Phenomenal
it.
smile.
Stop.
That looks great.
Country.
That's perfect. That is just you.
Yes. Thank you.
It's perfect.
You like them, Bubba? You want to see? Come here.
Aww. Look at
You like them? Yeah?
Tootie, look at her.
Tootie Booty.
Let's give her a big smile.
Come, you give me a big smile. There's a big smile. You like them? Can I see your smile? Yeah?
Big Country is a big smile.
Or something else? You like them, Bubba? Yeah, you can take all the pictures.
That's the first thing I was gonna do. I was like, I'm taking a picture.
I'm
I'm
telling
sending
you.
it to everybody.
Ask it.
All of my dental work from Dr. G, it has just been wonderful.
Smile is so much easier now. It really is. I just smile I gotta hide nothing and gotta put my hands up.
Tacos. I can eat tacos now, and that's a good thing.
Man, it's gonna keep building from here in your own life, and you can't imagine the kinds of things it's gonna do, what kind of changes it's gonna have. And I don't know if anybody knows, but from where I came from, my teeth used to stick out to here. I mean, I was the buck-toothed beaver, and I'll break out and I'll show y'all. Saying it is one thing,
Right.
but showing you is a whole nother, right? And that's why I like video and the befores and afters so much. Because we can talk about, oh yeah, I used to have bad teeth, but I ran into a dentist and he made my teeth look nicer or whatever. But people don't realize how powerful that is. And when I was a kid, as I said, my teeth stuck out to here. I had no confidence. My grades were not very good. And it wasn't until I got my teeth fixed that it changed my life. My confidence came up, grades came up, and then I ended up becoming a dentist. And I can guarantee you that wouldn't have happened had I not gotten my teeth fixed. So when something like this we're able to do for others, and I understand exactly where he's coming from. I'm not the dentist who doesn't know. I know because I've lived it too. And I'm going to show you the picture because you got to see this. So now you know where I'm coming from, right? I'm not just doing this and don't realize what it means. It's a big deal.
Dr. G, the work that you do is amazing. It has been a blessing for us to have you become a member of our family, because you've been there through all of it from the beginning. The staff as well, everybody has been absolutely wonderful. Dr. G, thank you. Couldn't have done it without you. That's a fact. And keep doing all the great things that you do.
Hey, I'm glad. I couldn't have done it to a more special person. I'm going to tell you right now, you're an awesome character. You really are. You had me crying.
Come on now.
You do.
Come on, I appreciate it. I've been all excited about this being done. And I've had a comment here and there, but it's always been family and friends and people that know me closely, not strangers. But this week, it has been every single day. And that's because of you guys, and thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. I couldn't have done any of that without y'all.